Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those who don't know what the hell you are yet. Hopalong PR here, and this is On Point, where I am anything but. Alright, so if you're anything like me, then you've probably heard about the show Danny Phantom. Ouch. Bringing out the big guns early, aren't we? Nevertheless, the show Danny Phantom was a superhero-esque cartoon where the main character, Danny Fenton, had a accident in his parents' lab and it got ghost powers. His powers can range from flight, invisibility, intangibility, and even emitting a sound wave that's completely destructive and just like levels everything around it. The premise for this show is essentially Danny and his two best friends, Tucker Foley and Sam Manson, have to protect the human world from specter attacks or from the ghost world. But it's kind of a give and take with the ghost zone. The ghost zone is the place where all the ghosts live. Yeah, I know. Deep. But that's the other side of the world in that show. The two worlds of the Earth and the ghost zone are connected, but technically on different planes of existence. Anyhow, I'll stop nerding out now. Alright, so the show had a run for about 3 years, I think, and it had a huge fan following, and it ended 10 years ago in 2007. Now let's fast forward 10 years from 2007 to 2017, this year. So the creator of the show, the character animations, old designs I should say, put up a video of what the characters would look like 10 years after the show ended, and it was fucking awesome looking. So, the internet did what it does best. No. It got so much speculation on an idea that doesn't have any evidence to support it. Now, fine, I could see the one being a standalone thing, but he later went on to have a second video explaining the Ghost World lore, and that is where the creator knew exactly what he was doing. He's generating hype. Alright, and the timing is perfect now too. Now, why is that, you ask? Because the show Samurai Jack is getting a reboot, and it's going to be in a set more gritty and violent future. That Jack is just like questioned his morality. He hasn't aged a day because of Aku's magic. He's stuck in the future and he's in it for the long run. But this is where I like to think that the show could get a reboot. It would have to focus on morality. And I've even seen circled like speculation that it would be around morality, like what's right, what's wrong, and try to appeal to both the kids who are now grown up and maybe even their kids so that they can all enjoy the show. I mean, it's been done before, and it's going for what I'd like to call the Marvel touch, where it's become so intricate and laced together, the lore can kind of go on more than just the show can provide. I don't know. Now, if there were to be a reboot, I would strongly think it would follow in Samurai Jack's shoes of becoming more gritty and just morality is a question for Danny. And it's even said in the character when the creator was designing the new characters, he was giving them a backstory of what happened over the 10-year span. And the creator of the show definitely has a lot of ideas for it. He's said openly that he is inspired by the Marvel universe. And when he made the Ghost Zone, that was his attempt to make a standing world with open like lore and like what's going on behind the scenes. It was the same as Narnia and the Chronicles of Narnia, Erebonia, Liberal, and the Colbert Report in the Legend of Hero games, and Oz from The Wizard of Oz. Now, if Samurai Jack reboot does well, and they decide to reboot Danny Phantom, and it does well, That means we are on our way to what we all really wanted to rebooted next. So yeah, to wrap up, that's all I had to say on this. I would love for the reboot to be a reality, and I would also love to see like how the show's changed. Like he said, the characters would be more grown up and deal with grown up issues, so that's a nice change from what it was at. It was enjoyable, but I don't know, the evolution of it kind of fascinates me. Anyhow, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those who don't know what the hell you are yet. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you want me to rant about something, feel free. But also make sure to share my weirdness with other weirdos that you guys like. I mean, do not bogart the fun. Take my content and just ram it down their throats. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks for being weird.